I drink this water, bottled water, and it started, 9.5 pH is the one that was sold to me by my son. This is this generation. This is how good they got it, right? I'm paying like $5 a bottle. What the fuck am I doing? Because one day my son came home from school. It was like the 4th grade. I don't know what grade. He was really young. And he came back with a note from the teacher and it said, can you please pack bottled waters for your son? 3 bottles, if you don't mind, because we're shutting off the water fountains. I was like, what? They said, preferably 9.5 pH. Give him healthier water. I was like, Joe, what is this 9.5 pH water? He's like, oh, they want us to drink 9.5 pH water. It's healthier water for us. It's really healthy. What does pH stand for, Joe? He goes, perfect hydration. I go, what? So this fucker doesn't even know what it is. We both don't know. I go, why are they turning off the water fountains? Joe, what is this all about? He goes, oh, there's fluoride in the water, and it's not good for you. So they're shutting off all the water fountains because there's fluoride in the water. I go, Joe, you don't brush your teeth. You should drink all of that water. Fluoride in the water. They're turning off all the water fountains at the school. Shut them off. I had to start buying bottled waters for these kids. What the fuck? We drank out of that water fountain. I think I came out all right. I think a lot of us did. We enjoyed water fountain moment. You remember that? That minute when each class had to come out. Each class got to come out and they'd line up single file line in front of that water fountain and each kid got 10 seconds to drink as much water as he could. And all the other kids would count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. And that kid's fucking 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000. That fucking kid was struggling. Because the plumber that installed the water fountain put the water pressure so low, it was barely dribbling over that nipple, and you just suck it and lick it. How healthy was that shit? Lick it, suck it. And what was that green, crusty shit? What the fuck was that? COVID-14? Kids don't even know what a hose is. They don't know what a hose is. That was our bottle of water. You rode around for 5 hours. You looked at your friend. You guys thirsty? Yeah. And you pulled up to any house with the hose in the front lawn. That was communal. Anyone got to use that shit. Public property. And you ran. We fucking ran. We all ran. Who would get the hose first? I got it first. That kid thought he won, but he didn't. Because he has no idea that there's water in the middle of the hose that boiled up to 450 degrees. Now he's about to get a mouthful of lava. Turn it on! Ah! These kids don't even know what a hose is. They don't know what a hose is. I asked my son the other day, I go, Joe, do you know what a hose is? He's like, those bitches at the club, Dad. I'm like, Joe. When you have a kid, you realize that women are the toughest creatures on earth. Tough for the men, hands down. You guys are tough for the men. You guys have babies, you know what I mean? You can't beat that. And see, there's men in here who are like, oh, what are you talking about? You ain't tougher than me. I used to play football. That's tough, football. You think you're tough because you catch a football? That's tough? That ain't tough. Let a football come out of your ass. That's tough. Sit in the delivery room having a baby. Are you serious? No one can top a baby. Are you serious? I went in tough. You know what I mean? I went in, I had a hat that said coach. I went in tough. I was like, oh yeah, push, push. I said stuff like, we can do it. I ain't doing crap, push. Push, and then this head starts to pop out. I don't care how tough you are. Once that head pops out, you turn into the biggest bitch in the delivery room. Push, push. Okay, here he comes. Here you go. Okay, push. Oh my God. Oh, push.
God, push! She's gonna die. Ah! Ah! Push! 8 pounds, 6 ounces. 8 pounds, 6 ounces. And here's the thing about guys. You see your baby coming, it's 8 pounds, 6 ounces. You see how big it gets. We don't go, oh, here comes my son, or here comes my daughter. We don't think like that. We see how big it gets. We're like, man, she lied. Right? You know how many times she stopped me in the middle and said, oh my God, you're hurting me. Shut, what? If you talk, there's no move I can do to top 8 pounds, 6 ounces. There's no, what? I can start from the back of the room. Ah! I'm gonna feel 8 pounds, 6 ounces? You can't top 8 pounds, 6 ounces. There's nothing a guy can do to top 8 pounds, 6 ounces. She won. There's nothing. 8 pounds, this is what it looked like right here. 8 pounds, 6 ounces. What am I gonna do with that? Me inside that is like a flashlight in a cave. It's so fun though when you have a kid like a little boy, man. I mean, the crazy thing about having a son or just having a kid is they can cry for anything. You know what I mean? They'll cry for anything. Like it should be the smallest thing and they'll cry like someone just died in the family. You know, they don't care and they'll do it anywhere. At the mall, they don't care. They don't care that people are looking at you and you're being a good dad because you don't want to give him a cookie because he hasn't had lunch yet. He'll cry, he doesn't care. Daddy, can I have a cookie? No, you haven't had lunch yet. I want a cookie, Daddy! I want a cookie, Daddy! Ah! And then he'll pause and you think he's done crying, but he's not. He's just building up more air to throw this bigger yell at you like, ah! People are walking by like, get him a cookie. Bad enough he's wearing a helmet. That's something we should never grow out of. You know what I mean? Like he got the cookie, he won. You know what I mean? We should always cry for stuff we want. You know what I mean? If you're in bed and you want sex and she won't give it to you, like, can we do it tonight? Not tonight, I'm kind of tired. Your neighbors are gonna be like, just have sex with them. My mom had to raise us on her own. She did that shit on her own, tough as shit. Sometimes a little too tough. Like it was borderline illegal, but it sucked. She never took us to the doctor. My mom never took us to the doctor. My mom raised us like we were still in the Philippines. She tried to cure everything at home, like a real Filipino woman. You had to die to go to the hospital. Shit. My mom cured everything with Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub. I should have died 9 times when I was a kid. That's abuse. There's one time I thought I had pneumonia. I go, Mom, I think I have pneumonia. She goes, I'll put extra Vicks on your body, Joseph. Just rub it everywhere, Joseph. Rub it on the bottom of the foot. And then put a sock on the foot. And then the pneumonia will come out of the foot, Joseph. I'm just smothered in fucking Vicks. I should have called the cops. My mom never hit us. She just scared us a lot. She loved to curse, and she used to flex like that. She used to do that shit. She brought that to America. Anyone that does this shit, hey, my mom started that shit. She did it to all of us. You know how embarrassing that is?
to get punked by a 4'8" Asian woman at the fucking mall. Get out of the goddamn Foot Locker. Get out of the Foot Locker. I'm not even in the Foot Locker. I used to cry. I used to cry and tell my mom, "Look, Mom, when I have kids, I'm never gonna do what you do to me, to my kids." And my mom looked at me. I swear to God, she put her hand on my shoulder and she goes, "Joseph, promise me, okay? Never have kids." Shit on my dream. Yo, I'm telling you this, man. I became a comedian, which is totally against the grain when you have a Filipino mom. If you have a Filipino mom, that is not the career choice you're supposed to have. Filipino moms predetermine what their kids are supposed to be when they grow up. And you know I'm not making this shit up. There's a lot of Filipinos in here right now that are nurses. Today is a good day to get injured at a show. Because there will be a nurse in here like, "Oh my God, put a cold compress on the head. Elevate the pit, elevate the pit. Elevate, what the fuck is elevate? Just lift the fucking pit. Are you stupid?" And I'm not, hey, look, I'm not shitting on you for being a nurse. That's a great job, great benefits, good money. I'm just saying, it wasn't your dream. That was your Filipino mom's dream. My mom wanted me to be a nurse. Are you fucking kidding me? Filipino moms shit on their kids' dreams. And you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. They can't have a dream. What are you talking about, dream? I told my mom I wanted to be a comedian. She cried. Why? Why do you want to be a comedian, Joseph? Oh, your aunties are nurses? Your cousins are nurses? Do you see any clowns in this family? Do you? Shit on my dream right there. Just looked at me and went like this, "Joseph, who told you you were funny?" It wasn't me.